The birth of the perfect organism. This is your look at the Hiya Toys Exquisite Mini Alien Covenant Xenomorph. So before we take a look at the Alien Covenant Xenomorph, a question for you down in the comments. Did you like the Alien prequels, Prometheus and Alien Covenant? I thought Prometheus was not bad on subsequent viewings. I actually started to like it the more I watched it. Alien Covenant had some decent alien action, but I thought it was a really bad sequel to Prometheus. They really did the Shaw character bad in that film, and I really would have liked to have seen it gone in a different direction. But what did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. So looking at the packaging, we have our normal Hiya Toys box here. The picture of the Xenomorph here goes around to the side. On the back, usual write-out and some pictures of the alien. So let's get it out of the packaging and see how it looks. So with the Alien Covenant Xenomorph out of his packaging, we'll go ahead and measure him up. As you can see, he stands about 4 3/4 inches, or about 12 centimeters. Now this is with the alien posed more or less straight up. Of course, you could pose him more crouched if you want. You will notice that I am holding on to him. We'll get to that in just a second. Looking at the accessories, he comes with your usual Hiya Toys base peg hole on there. You get 2 of these H brackets here, which you can clip to the side and attach it to another base. This is an odd inclusion because if we look at the alien, we can see that he doesn't actually come with any peg holes. So you can't have him stand up. So I'm not exactly sure why they went for this, but they did. He also comes with a pair of interchangeable hands. These are more kind of aggressive attacking hands as opposed to the normal outstretched hands that come attached to the figure. Turning to the Xenomorph himself, a very, very thin design on the Xenomorph. If we bring in our Alien vs. Predator one, you can see a much slimmer figure. I think in the film it was all CGI. I'm not sure if it was just if it was a suit at all, so they didn't really have to accommodate an actor's proportions for this. Looking at the head sculpt, we have these kind of grayish lines going across. It gives it a bit of a translucent look, like you're just seeing hints of the skull inside. The dome itself is a glossy black. Let's move down. We've got the chrome teeth. Of course, the jaw is articulated, and the inner mouth does come out. Very long on this figure. A little floppy, I find, so you probably want to close it within the jaw there. Otherwise, it just looks kind of odd drooping down like that. The figure is black, but it's got kind of a brown wash over it, highlighting these ribs and things like that. Parts of the arms here are really more brown than they are black. On the back, he's got the 4 tubes. Move down, very skinny legs. Then the kind of dog's knees there, the second knee, and the toes at the bottom. We also have the very long tail with just the point at the end, no fin or anything like that. One thing you will notice is that my tail is very floppy. This is supposed to have a bendy wire in it, and it doesn't at all. There's no wire in this tail at all. You can see that it's got the little holes at the bottom there that you get in the bendy stuff, and I have watched other reviews, and other reviews do have their aliens with bendy tails. Unfortunately, without the peg holes in the feet for the stand, and without the bendy tail to support him, this guy is basically impossible to stand. In fact, the tail actually hinders the standing because it's pushing against the alien there, where normally you could kind of prop it back to to make them stand. So that's unfortunate. Again, this is a factory error. Most Alien Covenant figures that you buy will have the other ones. In fact, I'd say almost all of them should. It's just an odd omission. Luckily, it doesn't affect the aesthetics of the figure at all, but still, it does make standing very difficult. I'll probably have to get blue tack or something like that to attach to the base here and then to his foot just to get him to stand. Or maybe I'll try posing him in a crawling position or something like that, like from the end of the film when he's on the spaceship there. Those individual problems aside, it's an interesting looking take on the alien. Again, very slim, very slender look. Doesn't look as human as some of the other aliens did, especially the big chap, which was designed around a human form there. But an interesting look for the Xenomorph, and one I do like. So looking at articulation on the alien, the head is on a ball peg. You can look up like that. You can look down like that. And there is a ball peg at the neck there too. So he has a decent range of movement, and he can kind of tilt well to the side. The shoulder, a bit like that. You might be able to force it a little bit more, but these are quite thin joints there, so I wouldn't want to put too much pressure on them. They will go all the way around. You have a single bend elbow, but you can get it pretty high. The hands are on a normal ball peg, and there his hand fell off. Easy to put back on. So for the waist, you don't get much movement at all. Head of his ab crunch, that's it all the way back. That's about as far as it goes forward, so not too much. Really no rotation there, very, very minor. The legs will spread like that. You can go them, rotate them all the way around, but if you go farther than that, they will pop off. It's easy enough to put it back on. You have a double bend knee. This secondary knee there does go all the way back and all the way forward, and the toes do articulate forward like that. And on everybody else's figure belt line, the tail is a bendy tail. So aside from my own personal issues with the tail here, which again, most people will never have to deal with this issue, I do think it is a very nice looking figure. I do like that in the films, the Xenomorph design changes from film to film. You can really see how it evolves and different takes on it. And this is an interesting one with a very thin looking alien, a little bit more of a brown look to it as opposed to the black or the blue, but not going full brown like the dog alien there. So an interesting figure and a nice addition to the Xenomorph collection. So thank you for watching. I'll see you again later. Bye.